years. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more.
Hello, Lee Mallett from Mallett Buildings. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Hey, you can call at 337-391-5060 and we'll have a conversation if you have a question, or you can type your question in and we'll be glad to have a discussion. So let's get started. I always like to talk about $500 discount every day for military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, first responders. We're very proud of that. We do that every day. All right, on the Elite building and the Signature building, You type in cash, it's an automatic $1,000 off the building. You also come in, you get another $1,000 signing bonus, so there's a $2,000 credit on every Elite and Signature building. So if you're interested in the building, type cash. When you come in, you're going to be able to take $1,000 off. Cost per square foot. I've been pushing on that because I think when you start looking at the value of the buildings, you need to look at this because a house is going to cost you about $152 a square foot in Louisiana. So when you start looking at these buildings to see what the value is, don't look at the dollars, because look at the square foot. Okay? Look. Now, this is the Elite building, the best building in the business, 2x8 trusses, 9-foot post spacing, 3-foot truss spacing, 6-inch concrete, anyway, 145-mile wind load. But what I want you to look at, don't look at the numbers. Look at the square foot. And when you take off the $2,000 discounts, this is going to get you probably down another couple of dollars. But if a house costs you it's almost $160 a square foot, look at your price per square foot. These buildings are turnkey. The slab is poured, it's complete. For the price of $23, $24, $26, depending on what size you get. The bigger the building, the lower the square foot price. But what I want you to concentrate on is, and I keep talking about this because this is what tells you how good a value you got. If a house costs you $160 and you can get this baby for $23 or $21, whatever, look at the savings. It's almost $140 a square foot before you even do anything on the inside. This is what you need to look at. Look at the square foot. That'll tell you if it's a good deal. Then see if the dollars fit your budget. But what makes it a good deal is this, not the dollars. The dollars is to see if that fits your budget. The square foot tells you if it's a good deal. What we got here? Applying to you can't beat my. Where's Richard Hayden?
It looks like his message didn't come up there for some reason.
What's his message?
I think we talked to him earlier. He's looking for a 40 by 40. He's dealing with Tyler.
Uh-huh.
So he wants a 40 by 40 with 2 roll-up doors and one 36-inch walkthrough. He was quoted.
But you do tell Tyler to.
40. I'll tell Tyler.
Tell him to bring me up the documents. They're going to bring me up the document, Mr. I don't see yours, Mr. Hayden. They're going to bring me up the document. Let me see what I can do. All right, on sale, the value building, $19,999. That's for a 30 by 30 by 12, 10 by 10 roll-up door, 36-inch walk-through door, concrete slab included, 4,000 PSI, not 3,000. 2-year workmanship warranty, 130 mile an hour, 26 gauge metal. You also get the cable retention system in this building, which is we're the only ones that do that, and we put concrete in the holes under the posts. That's also included in here, okay? So, but this is a value building right here. Now let's go to the next sale. How about a value building at $23,999 and you get a 30 by 30, or you can have a gable extension, 30 by 10, or you can have a wing, 10 by 30. Okay, same thing, you can get all that, and you get the cable retention system for uplift, and you get the concrete in the holes, okay? My competitors don't do the two last things, and that's good. Then this sale ends the end of the week. So come on in, we got these sales going. I got one more sale, I think. Yeah, you can get a 40 by 60 by 12 for $39,999, which is only $16.67 a square foot. Folks, that's what a slab, that's what a concrete slab, 4-inch, 4,000 pound, $16.67 a square foot. This is one hell of a buy. If you want a good sized building, this is it. And you know, when you start talking about a 30 by 50, 1,500, you always need more building. You always do. Everybody tells me that. I wish I'd have built bigger. Well, this is the deal right here. $16.67 a square foot. 3 sales. Okay, let's check the next one. All right, the Elite Guard. I've been talking about this. If you got an RV, we'll build this baby for you for $29,999. If you're paying $500 a month at the storage place, you will pay for this thing in about 4 years. It comes with a 14 by 14 roll-up door and a walk-through door. That's a 20 by 50 by 16. If down the road you sell your RV, now you can turn this into storage. Get that for me. Okay, now, look at this. Investment specialist. Okay, what we got going on here, $125,000. We're going to build you 5 RV spots. They're going to be 20 by 50. They're going to have 5 14 by 14 doors, and you get a walk-through door too. I'm going to get to the last slide. I'm going to show you what the return on this investment gets you, because you can get to a bigger one, which is 10. It's a 50 by 200 for $250,000. That's 10 roll-up doors, 10 walk-through doors. Okay? Now, here's the deal. $500 monthly storage is what I would assume you're paying to store your RV. That single bay paid for itself in 5 years. In 5 years, you own it. Now you're not paying $500 a month. It's going to save you $6,000 a year, and it's there for 50, 60, 70, 100 years. That 5 bay is going to pay for itself in 4 years, 2 months. Generates $2,500 a month. Folks, if you got a piece of land or you want to buy a piece of land, you got some money, you want to invest, you take a CD on $125,000, let's say even at 5%, it's going to be about $6,000 a year. Here you're going to generate $25,000 a year, or more, maybe a little bit more, but over $25,000. And in 4 years, you got your $125,000 back, and it's all profit. You can keep adding. So go to the 250. If you build a 10-bay unit, it will pay for itself in 4 years, 2 months, because you're going to generate $5,000 a month because you're charging $500 per slot. Folks, $250,000 at the bank at 4% is about $12,000 a year. You're going to generate $60,000 a year, and there's a big demand for this. So this is our investment special going on. Hey, look at it. And let me tell you something. A lot easier to collect from this than rental units or homes. I'm telling you. It's easier. You're going to have less maintenance. It's just a way better rental project if you want to invest money in rental properties. Okay? Now, we got something else?
Just that.
Of this? Let me see. We got Mr.
Yeah, he saw the special we're running for the 40 by 60.
Okay. Well, all you got to do is, what he wants a 40 by 40. Yeah, okay, so what you got there, Mr. Hayden, you would take 1,500 times 17. If you're looking at buying the value building, because that's the value special, you would be going with 1,600 square feet versus 2,400 square feet. What happens, sir, the bigger the building, the price. But I'll make you a deal on this building. He's listing this building list price at $40,448. You've got you got an extra roll-up door. Let's see what all you got in here. So let's just take that up at the top. Let me see something here. 40,446. I'm going to divide that by 1,400. Right, okay, how did you get that? Oh, that's because you got some extra stuff. You got doors. It's okay. You got 2 roll-up doors. You've got stamp plans. Okay. Let's see how you did that. 31,999. Oh, you bear with me, folks. Let me see what I'm doing here. That's 22. I don't know how that's 31. 31. So what you could do, sir, you could knock off, and you're in Norwood, okay. Well, we could do this, and we could do this, and we could do, all right. So what I can do there, I can knock $3,000 off this building for you, Mr. Hayden. My reason I can't do more like a 40 by 60 is because your square footage is almost in half, okay? The more square foot, the better you are. So you would end up able, so you can buy that 40 by 60 for $39.99. You can be able to buy this one for $37,448. Your best deal is to buy that one because you get way more square foot. But understand, the more square foot, the better the deal I can make. But I can knock this price down to $37,000 or $3,000 off of it. But you ought to look at just getting that 40 by 60. That's the best deal. That's a sale building. You ought to jump on that baby. But look, I'll get my salesman or my building inspector to go with you, and we'll talk about that. So let me move on. Remember, you can call in at 337-391-5060. We'll take the call. We'll converse. Everybody will be able to hear it. Any questions, feel free to call me. All right. Planning your barnuminium. Okay. Let's start out with this deal. Okay. The advantage of the post frame is stronger than stick-built, tubular, or red iron. There's no risk of rust and immediately ready to finish the interior. This particular picture shows somebody putting a stick frame inside of a steel building, which is very expensive to do if you're looking at building a barnuminium. I don't recommend this. One, for the fact that it's going to cost you a lot more money, and two, the red iron, you don't get a lifetime warranty, it gets rust. Okay, now, before you start designing, secure your land, know your permit requirements, and know your foundation requirements. It's very important you get these parts right, folks. Okay? The concrete is not the foundation. The foundation is something you're going to make and you're going to elevate it. You also get you go to the perimeter. You got to find out what your elevation certificate is going to require. If you're in a low area, they're going to require you raise it even higher. If you're in a flood zone, they're going to make you get high, or elevate the cabin or the home. Okay, so let's just regroup. Secure the land, know your permit requirements, and know your foundation requirements. Okay? Now, our foundation recommendation is this. Degrass the property, elevate topsoil of the clay pan, use a 60-40 sand clay mix, expand the pad 5 feet beyond it, building perimeter, do a compaction test and make sure you're 96 to 97 with a moisture below 15. Right there. Okay? This is what we recommend you do. This is the industry standard. So you've bought your land, you got to decide what size you want. You go to the permit office and you ask them, you tell them, and they're going to look it up and they're going to say, well, you need to get me an elevation certificate because I'm going to require you to be here. And you're going to have to hire your surveyor. He's going to go shoot the elevation. He's going to tell you where you're at, and they're going to tell you, well, you're good there, or they're going to say, you need to come up a foot, 2 foot, whatever it may be. Okay? Once you've done that, you're building it. Now you need to go hire a licensed contractor to put this pad in. And you're going to want him to price putting a compaction test on that pad when it's completed. Because if you don't have that, you're going to have foundation issues 9 times out of 10. Okay? So you want to get that compaction test. All right? And verify that the moisture is below 15. All right, so we bought our land, we got our pad, we've done our elevation certificate. The permit office gave me what I'm required to do. What's next? Determine the size of your building. Actually, you need to, that's backwards. You need to determine the size of your building so you can determine the size of your pad. I got these slides backwards. You want to decide the size of your building first. Then you know what size pad to design. Okay? You can use a 3D model, research different floor plans. Know that your final floor plan depends on our post layout. And what that means is this. We do post frames. So we're running our posts either 9, 10, or 8, depending on the requirements from the engineering. And so most people in the design business are going to design it for stick frame. That won't work with post frame because the posts are in the way. And we can't cut them posts because those posts are structural members. So what you have to do is come in and get your posts. Don't go spend any money till you tell them, I'm going post frame. Considering going post frame. Get us to give you a post layout. We'll go ahead and give you a price on the building. We'll give you a copy of the post layout. And you can take it to your designer and they can design it to where it's going to fit inside the structural members of the building. Or we offer that service also. We have designers. If you want to design it with us, we can design it here. There is a fee for that, but we can do that too. I just hate to see you go spend money with a designer that's doing stick frame and then come here and say, that's my floor plan. Well, it won't work. It won't work with the post. It's got to be designed around the post, the structural members. Okay? I want to make that quite clear. Now, next, let's see what we got. Post layout before floor plan. That's what I was just saying. With your preliminary design in hand, 3D, model or drawings, come visit our team to create a post layout. That's correct. And at that time, if you want to negotiate a price for us if you got a floor plan out of a magazine or off the internet, we can take and convert it into there, but we will build it to where it will work around the post. Okay? This is a post layout. So you see, you can't put a window right here or a door. So you have to work your design around these structural members. Okay? Can't cut these posts. Okay? That's what affects the engineering. So what you do is you have to build, yeah, it's workable and we can do it, but we need to figure out what your floor plan is. And for a fee, yeah, we can move them, but on our buildings, these are accessory buildings. You're converting an accessory building with this type of design criteria, and you want to convert it into a barnuminium, and that's fine. If you do that, you got to fit between that. Or if you want us to take the time to actually build you a residential deal, we can design that too by moving the post, but we have to make sure it engineers. But all that is extra fees. Okay? Now, post layout before floor plan. See, use our completed post layout to create your final floor plan. Your plan has to fit the layout, not vice versa. So if this is your plan, somebody's got to draw this plan into the building with the posts. so that these windows don't hit on the post or the doors. You follow me? And so what happens, we can put it inside the building, or if you want to build this out of post frame, which is a real custom design, we can do it, but it just costs more because now we really got to start moving all these posts. Because what you're buying or what we're advertising are accessory buildings that can be converted. People do them all the time. You just got to modify that and you can buy it at that price. But if you want to go full-fledged design and actually start moving all them posts, it can be done. But that costs a lot more money. Okay. We can design your barnuminium. For a fee, we can design a floor plan compatible with post frame construction. Call our office for pricing. We're capable of doing that. Okay? I don't think my competitors are, but we are. We have designers, we have an engineer on staff, so everything we're going to do for you is going to be stamped by an engineer and designed and checked. Okay, understand what it is and isn't included in an accessory building. Because what you see us advertising, folks, are accessory buildings. You have to remember that you're converting it, and that's fine. They've been doing it for 26 years since I've been in the business. But let's see what's going in here. Included a concrete slab, not a dirt pad. Complete building shell, not finished interior. Windows and doors, no plumbing or electrical. Yeah. Electrical and gutters, detailed interior plans. Now gutters are on my elite buildings, we do give gutters. They're free on the buildings. We can offer the round or the square. We have our own gutter machines. We have our own gutter operation, okay? We're not hiring somebody to do it, a third party like my competitors. So remember this. All of this is being transparent with you so you understand if you're going to build it, understand what comes on an accessory building, what doesn't come on an accessory building, and what's going to be required. Okay? Let's see what we got next. All right, finishing the interior. Sweat equity will save you money. What does that mean? Anything you can do, whether it's the flooring, the painting, the cabinets, stud framing, that's sweat equity. And when you start buying an accessory building and you get it designed properly at $23 or $24, $25 a square foot, and you use sweat equity, Mr. Tackett's getting in his at around $70 a square foot. And it's a big house. It's beautiful. Okay? If you subcontract interior work, choose a reliable contractor. Once again, use a licensed contractor. Check out the 5 things. Make sure he's got license, make sure he's got no convictions, and make sure he has experience at doing this. Okay? In fact, I think that's Mr. Tackett right there. But anyway, let's move on. All right, 5 red flags. Years in business, go to Secretary of State. That tells you how long they've been in business, who the proper parties are. Go to the LCBC to see if they're licensed. And go right back while you're there, see if they've been convicted of violating state law. Okay, reviews on BB and Google. I have over 500. You need to check that out. And visit the contractor's facility. The main thing there is when they call to come meet you, say, no, I'm coming to meet you. Well, they'll try all kinds of things to get you not to come. Because they don't want you to see that they're operating out of a car, a house, or a little office. Okay? That's a red flag. Go to their facility. No, I want to come see you. Oh, no, I need to go see you because I need to do a site. Well, after I go see it and I buy it, you can go do the site. But I'm coming to see your operation. You'll be surprised the answers and excuses you're going to get. Okay. If you don't follow the red flags, this is what happens. You know, we go through this periodically. You know, this guy right here, he got contractor fraud from the state. And then he also got convicted by LSOBC. He's only been in business like 3 years. No, 7 years. No, 4 years. I'm sorry, 4 years. No license. He's a home improvement register. That's not a state contractor's license. Okay? Him too. These are the charges. This is what's going to happen or could possibly happen to you if you don't follow the red flags. Now, these two, look at them. That's all LSBC, him too, but they both got caught with contractor fraud actually taking people's money. Okay? Now, all these people have been caught breaking state law. They've all been convicted. Okay? Now, let's grade 10 different post frame companies right now. Here we go. All right, Southern Style, Louisiana based. Has it been 10 years plus in post frame? No. 20 years? No. Licensed 1+ years? No. Zero violations, he's got violations. Is he accredited by the No. No. Legitimate facility? No. Produces their own trusses? No. Okay? Now you understand, this means he's had this license less than 1 year. What does that tell you? Okay? Next. Rob build. Louisiana, nope, they're out of state, they're out of Oklahoma. They've been building 10 years, been post-frame, 20 years, yes. License? No. Violations? None at the moment. No, 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 no. Okay? Precision. I mean, right now, folks, when you see one check, they're Louisiana-based, and the rest are X's, what does that tell you? You need to be careful. Let's take the next one. Ranger Buildings. Look at this. I can't make this up. These are factual statements. You can go to the Secretary of State to verify this. You can go to the LSWBC to where I violated this too. You can check with the BBB. You can check the reviews. You can ride to see the facilities, and you can see they don't have a trust plan. Okay, next one. Beck Industries. Next one. Fortify. Legitimate facility. He is licensed, but it's less than 1 year. He called about that. And they've been in business, but not post-frame. Okay? Next one. Apache Builders. No violations, but he's got all these X's. Branded Builders. Same thing. Look at these X's, folks. RJM, look at him. Same thing. They just hadn't been caught yet, because you can tell right here, look right. They have no licensure. These guys have no license. They don't for sure. They don't. I don't know. I'd have to check. Less than 1 year, but I'm telling you, this is serious. You need to pay attention to this. This is serious stuff. Then we get to us. All checks. You would think that this is what you're looking for. Not all this. At any time, any of these people would like to come here and discuss this, they're welcome to come. Okay? So I'm not bashing them, I'm just telling the truth. But if anybody up there wants to come, they can come. And you know, bring your documents, prove me wrong. But based on our research, with all these people, checking where we check, the red flags, this is it. But they're welcome to come. Won't cost them a nickel. They can come live with me. We'll be respectful. And we'll see what's wrong with these X's, right? So pay attention to this when you get ready to buy a building. I keep these, you can watch these, you can go back and watch this video, but let's go forward. The factors to consider before buying a building. Experience, licensure, quality, reviews, and the least most important is price. Price is about what you can afford. That's not the factors to consider. This is what you need to consider. This tells you what your budget is, right? Now, experience, longevity in the industry often translates to reliability and expertise. 26 years from Mallett Buildings. A company with strong track record can navigate potential issues before they become costly problems. 26 years. Ask him how many buildings the company has completed and request to see past projects. Over 20,000 kits and buildings have been sent out of this place. Okay? I got thousands of past projects you can look at. In fact, at my facility, all these buildings are post-frame. Every building we build, whether it be for me personally or through the company, is post-frame. I will have to say, Fortified does have a facility, but it's iron, not post-frame. But over here, every building's post-frame. Everything I build is going to be post-frame because I believe in what I'm selling. It would be kind of silly for me to promote post-frame and then build steel buildings, wouldn't it? You'd kind of question that. Well, you don't see us do that. We build post-frame. Okay? Next one. Licensure. Ensure the builder is properly licensed to operate in your area. This protects you from legal and financial risks. Remember in the previous slides when I showed you these guys that had been convicted by LSWBC and then had been charged also by the DAs for taking people's money? That's what you got to stay away from. Licensure. Legal and financial risks when you're dealing with people with no license. Ask for the proof of license verified with the appropriate state board. Licensed builders are accountable and more likely to stand behind their work. Now, Quality. Not all buildings are constructed the same. Materials and craftsmanship determine durability. I've been doing this 26 years. I've gone through 16 hurricanes. I believe I fit that definition. Look for engineered structures. We have our own engineering plant here. We build engineered trusses, and we have a licensed engineer who is on staff as an employee. So we are on top of that all the time. And ask about materials and workmanship warranties. We're producing, we bring in anywhere from 6 to 7 trailer truckloads of lumber a week, sometimes 8. And it's all number 1 kiln-dried lumber, except for your post, which is a number 2. Okay? Next, reviews. Online reviews to reveal real customer experiences. Pay attention to patterns and feedback. That makes a lot of sense. Ask for customers' references and speak directly to past buyers. Not a problem. I have over 500. You can go to the BBB, I got almost 200. You go to Google, and I think I got close to 350. My competitors are not even close on those numbers. There's not even close to the number of reviews that we carry. Oh, thank you, Mr. Brady. Come on in. We'll work a deal with you. All right, let's check this out. Price. The cheapest price isn't always the best value. Consider what's included in the quote, materials, labor, and warranties. Get an itemized estimate to compare costs. That's why we do price match. Price match, look, my competitors are going to tell you they build the same thing as me. They don't. So we have price match, and we'll beat it by $1,000. So you give it to me, and I'll tell you why there's a difference in price. I will. But I'll beat it by $1,000. And the best part is, whoop, what did I do? I didn't get there yet. I'll get to that later. But anyway, factored long-term savings, quality, construction, reduced repair and maintenance costs. Beware of hidden fees and lowball offers. That's why my contract is so long. I've been doing this 26 years. I have put everything in that contract that could possibly go wrong so that we all are aware of what we're responsible for. All right, let me see what else I got here. The 5 factors to consider. Experience matters. Go with a proven track record. Licensure protects you. Verify before you buy. Quality. Invest in better materials and craftsmanship. Reviews, they reveal, listen to the real customer's experience, and price should reflect value. Cheaper isn't always better. Because, customer, I've got a cheaper quote. Congratulations, you also got a cheaper building. If you buy a building that's cheap and this happens to you, it's the most expensive thing you could have bought. This happens. This is a real picture. We have hurricanes. You need to make sure that what you're building can take it, okay? But look at this. Yeah, he got it cheaper. But was it cheaper in the long run? No, not if this happens. And back to this. As you can see, we've got, I think, is it 10 competitors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 10 competitors, along with us, doing a comparison. Going over, are they Louisiana based? There you go. 10 plus years in the post frame construction. Only us and Rob they're out-of-staters. 20 plus years in post frame. Only us and this out-of-stater. Licensed 1+ years. Only us. 0 violations. Rob doesn't have it. These 3 don't have it. We don't have it. Okay? BB accredited, A+ accredited by the BB. Everybody's not but me. 500 plus reviews. I got that, but they got that. They don't have that. They have a legitimate facility. I'm telling you right now, Fortify does, and so do us. But Fortify is red iron, so I don't know why he's promoting post frame. I just thought about that while we're talking about all this. But anyway, folks, the report card doesn't lie. The report card tells it like it is. These are the items that we're talking about. And once again, any one of these competitors want to come here and defend this, come on. No problem, no hard feelings. You can't win because this is factual. But if they want to come, they're welcome to come. Okay? It's not bashing. This is not bashing. This is factual. Everything you're telling here is fact. And by the way, I did a survey and asked people, do you want this information on other companies? And 100% said yes. Why? Because it helps them make a better decision. Now, they don't want that. They don't want you to know all this because you probably won't buy a building from them. Okay? But the report card is what it is. If you want to talk to me, give me a call, 337-391-5060. We can have a conversation. It'll be live. Everybody can hear it. And I welcome a call. All right. Mallett buildings survive hurricanes. I told you earlier, 16 hurricanes. My track record cannot be beat. No competitor will ever catch me. It's impossible. Most of them are right here. They're not even here and here. They're right here. Maybe these two. These two at the most, probably. I'm gonna deal with. Hey, make a note of that. But look at the track record of Mallett buildings with hurricanes. We're in a hurricane country, folks. You need to understand. Any company that has survived and stayed in business for as long as we have and went through this many hurricanes must be doing something right, or we wouldn't survive. Now, this is the hurricane building. This is the building I recommend. It may cost you a little bit more money, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's a 145-mile-an-hour window, and it's built to take it. It's the strongest building in the post-frame industry. Nobody's building this building. 2x8 engineered trusses. 10-year work short, 3-foot truss spacing, 9-foot post spacing, 5-on-12 roof pitch, 6-inch, not 4-inch, with a 4,000 PSI, not 3,000 like everybody else. 145. I go on and on. This is the building, I'm telling you, that can take a hurricane. This is the strongest of them all. And look at the square footage price. Okay, we can buy something in the 20, even the $17 on that 40 by 60. But look here, this is a 40 by 60 for $23 a square foot. So for $4 or $5 a square foot, it's what's doing that is what's in the building. There's more power here than meets the eye. Therefore, it's going to cost more because just the concrete's going to be a couple of dollars a square foot to go from 4 to 6. Just that. Control joints. No competitor does that. Engineered cable retention. Nobody does that except us. Concrete in every hole. We're the only ones that do that. I mean, I can go on and on, but I can tell you per square foot, this is the best buy because of what's in it. Whoa, what happened? Oh, because of what went in it. Now, next building. This is on sale. It's $22 square foot, $19,999. It's a 30 by 30 by 12. You can buy this building until Saturday. This one, yeah, Saturday. This is our weekly sale. I got a couple of more. Let's check them out. Okay, you can come here and buy a 30 by 30 with a 30 by 10 gable or a 30 by 10 wing for $23,999. Not going to beat these prices. And then you got the 40 by 60 by 12 for $39,999 at $16.67 a square foot. Folks, these are hell of a prices. If you want a building, jump on it. By the way, more than likely next month there may be some price increases because of the tariffs. Looks like steel is going to go up. So get your money out real quick before the end of the month. They're telling me around between March, sometime in March. So come get your building so you can give you the best price. Now, design your own custom building. We do custom buildings. Those are sale buildings. Those are made all the time. If you want to design something, we can design it. We can engineer it. We can do the interior. That just costs more money. Now, this is free. You can go on this thing 24/7 and design your building, put your colors, put your windows, whatever you want to do, and get a 3D image of what you want. And when you send it to me, I can give you an actual quote based on what is 3D the rendering. Instead of guessing or on the phone, all this is the way to do it. Giving back to the community. We've always given back to the community. We'll continue to give back to the community. And I'm very proud of that. And I will tell you, we do it because promoting the good we do inspires others to step up and give back to them. Then that's a win for everyone. My competitors don't like this because they don't give like me. And they like to say, oh, you're just trying to get recognition. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I do tell you this. I want to tell you what we do. I want you to know that when you give to us or buy from us, we're going to give something back to the community. We're not out-of-staters. Okay? Money stays here. And we try to help the community. And I think that's an important thing that you need to know about the company. I think it shows there's some character that we do give back. We just don't take, we give back. Okay? For instance, all these people, I mean, it just goes on and on. And we do this every year. It just ain't just every once in a while. You realize how easy it would be for me just to take $200 or $300, how many pages of this I would show you. If that was what I was trying to do, I could just take and give a little bit of money to hundreds of things and boy, just have pages and pages and pages. That's not the case. That was $10,000. That was $6,000. That was about $30,000. I can go down the line. Avenue Flags, 2 buildings. That's about $40,000. Jennings High School gave them a 40 by 60. That was probably $30,000, $40,000. I can go on and on. My point is, if I was trying just to use this as a marketing ploy, it would be much. You realize how many $200 I could give away, and just start lining up pages and pages of this stuff? That's not what we do, and we're very proud of that. Now, let me see where I'm at. I think I'm about done. Well, here we go. We wanted to take and recognize our local young highway boy, Sam. Andre Sam. He went to school in Iowa. I went to school in Iowa, and we just wanted to recognize that he got a Super Bowl ring. And hey, man, power to you. All right, we will beat any quote in writing, apples to apples. I told you that earlier, and beat it by $1,000. But that's not the most important part. You're going to get free a company that's been in business 26 years, a licensed contractor, no convictions, 500 reviews, 20,000 kits and buildings on the ground. So, you get $1,000 off, that's good. But folks, look who's building it. That's what you need to look at. It's not just, I'm going to beat them by $1,000. But this is free. And that's, when we start talking about the factors, this is the factors. They become more important than price. Okay? So let's see what else we got. All right, we're open 24/7. I have a building specialist on call 24/7, 7 days a week. We're open Saturday till 12, but we will stay if you call all day long. We'll come here Sunday after church if you need to be. Whatever it takes to serve you. When you want to come, you call us. We also have people to go to your site. Whatever it is to serve you, we will do it. Okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And then that's it for today. Well, look, I've enjoyed talking to y'all. Hope that y'all having a great day. I'm going to be back tomorrow. But if you need a building, give us a call at 337-515-2154 or call us at 337-214-0428. Thank you all for listening. Have a great night. See y'all.
At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company